So here's the thing with homemade meals. Eating them is great, but all the chopping and measuring and cleanup, not so much. With new one-pan assemble and bake meals from Blue Apron, you get all the flavor of homemade meals with a fraction of the work. Just assemble the pre-chopped ingredients, bake in the oven, and enjoy. Shop Assemble and Bake at BlueApron.com. Get 50% off your first 2 orders with code APRON50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit BlueApron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
Hold up, we got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How did he even get in here?
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning, Rockaholics.
Hello.
Happy 2026. Happy New Year, Steve, Migs, and Danny.
Our key cards worked.
I was honestly so concerned I wasn't even going to remember what I do for work after a couple weeks off.
I woke up this morning, I'm like, I don't even know what I usually do. My routine has just been so weird for the last couple of weeks because it's just been non-existent.
Yeah, for real. But
Yeah.
We're back. We're going to do our best to get back into the swing of things. But
So
man,
glad we're back.
So much to catch up on.
Yep.
And I just can't believe that a new year is already here.
I know.
Did you make a resolution?
Kind of, yeah. I'm going to see how it goes.
What is it? Can you talk about it?
Well, I mean, I have my every year resolution of I need to not wear as much black as possible. But what am I doing first thing this morning? I'm wearing an all black.
Even your shoes are black.
Yeah, I know. That's usually my goal is like, I need to dress a little more colorful. And that never happens. I already failed that one. The other one is I need to stop eating my kids' leftovers at night. Like I need to stop eating everyone else's food when dinner's done and no one's finished their meal.
Why?
Because I stepped on the scale this morning, Danny.
Why would you do that?
Because I needed that. I needed that punch in the face to say, Steve, get your ass together.
Oh, my God.
Stop eating your daughter's leftovers.
Well, maybe tomorrow you'll wear yellow and not eat what do they call those things? The little, what are the plant-based dino nuggets?
I think they're just called dino nuggets.
Just the plant-based dino nuggets.
And it
Nice.
just says plant-based underneath it. They really don't have like a sexy name.
Well, good luck with all those resolutions over there.
The meatless dino nuggets.
Yeah.
What's your resolution?
Get my ass in shape, boys.
I think that's everybody's.
This is my year. It
Yeah.
really is. I actually went to the gym before the new year.
Ooh.
I was like, I don't need to wait until January. I'll just do it in December. So
Nice.
I'm gonna try to keep with it.
That's good. You've been listening to a lot of Instagram influencers who tell you not to wait till the first and just do it when you're ready.
I was so ready last year. All right, let's get into the Daily Migs download.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMV is brought to you by Palace Law. And shockingly, today is National Weigh-In Day. So
I don't want to.
I know you don't want to, but you need to start somewhere.
I have that baseline.
It's okay. It's okay if you're not where you want to be, but at least
I'm not.
You and me both. But at least it gives you that motivation to get where you want to be.
Let's go, people.
Oddly enough, it's also National Thank God It's Monday. And at first when I said, I'm like, go F yourself. But then I realized it is I'm excited to be back. I think a lot of people are probably excited just to kind of get back to their routine and do what they usually do as opposed to, I mean, look, I'm not complaining about vacation, but
oh yeah,
it is nice to see you guys. And it's also nice to see you guys after the Seahawks clinch the NFC. First, number one seed. They're the NFC West champs. It's pretty freaking awesome. Oh, are they the champs? I guess they won the NFC West.
Yes.
I guess they're NFC West champs.
Yes, we're the division champs.
Yeah, but we're not yet the conference champs.
Correct.
Whatever. But anyways, pretty fired up about the team. You know who's also fired up about the team? And I think if you listen to this, you're ready to run through a wall, maybe even crush your New Year's resolutions. That's Coach Mike McDonald in the locker room. Did you see the video of this?
No.
I swear, like when you watch it, it feels like you're watching a scene from a movie. I love this freaking guy, and man, it just gets you hyped up for the playoffs.
Feels good to put this hat on, doesn't it? I'll tell you what, man. You guys earned this, okay? You freaking earned this. So we're going to enjoy the hell out of this win. Listen, everybody is getting a game ball, okay? Everybody. Staff included. Staff, coaches, okay? Man, we have work to do, okay? We are not done. We have gotten here through our mentality of every freaking day. You have done it over and over and over again. So that's what it's going to take next week, okay? We'll talk about it. There'll be time to talk about it. Right now, it's time to freaking celebrate. Sam Darnold. Hey, bring it in. Here we go, Mom, on three. 1, 2, 3.
Pretty awesome.
Let's
Seahawks
go.
beat the 49ers 13-3. Even though, I mean, that score was just... It doesn't seem like it was a beatdown, but I mean, besides the score, just like the Seahawks dominated everything.
Oh, yeah.
And exciting news, they just signed an extension with left tackle Charles Cross, a $104.4 million extension, a massive guarantee as well included in that, the biggest non-quarterback contract in team history, so they're locking him in.
Pay that man.
I'm sure we'll talk more about all of this with Mitch Levy, the host of Mitch Unfiltered at 7:20 this morning.
Also, big congratulations to the Las Vegas Raiders, who have locked up the number 1 overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Probably going to get themselves a new quarterback.
And a coach, maybe.
A brutal 3-14 on the season. And yes, the Raiders are expected to part ways with our dear friend Pete Carroll.
I owe one of my Raiders friends an apology because at the beginning of the year, he's bitching and moaning about Pete Carroll and Geno Smith and all this. And I'm like, look, man, I know you don't think they're going to be great, but Pete changed the culture in Seattle. I bet he'll do it in Oakland or in Las Vegas as well. And Geno, I think you're giving him, he's going to prove you wrong.
Just hyping him up.
I was so wrong on every aspect of that. He was 1,000% right. This team was just a giant, colossal mess.
Ouch.
I forgot that it's not just a quarterback and a coach. You have to have an entire decent team. And they do not have an entire decent team, nor a decent quarterback as well. But anyways, let's move on. As far as Kraken, they're in Calgary tonight. Dude. While we were off, the Kraken decided that they know how to play hockey again. 13 points in the last 7 games, 6-0-1. One of the best streaks and the longest streak in the season for them.
Yes.
They're just playing fantastic.
Maybe this is our year.
Well, let's hope, man. I mean, we had the Mariners, now we have the Seahawks. I'd be okay with a good Seattle Kraken run as well. 43 degrees is going to be our high today. It's going to rain. That's the DMD, and that is what's up.
The Daily Migs Show.
We have live night on the calendar, Rockaholics, and it is happening at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel on Friday, February 13th. Ooh. Friday the 13th? What could possibly go wrong when we do everything live in front of a crowd? Live night presented by Pinky's Plumbing is on sale now. Grab your tickets before they are gone over at KISW.com.
Bro, I really don't care.
We are so back, baby. And we hope that everybody had a wonderful holiday.
It was a great time.
We're still kind of in recovery mode. I think a lot of people are, but I mean, I'm very curious to know how you guys spent your holiday, and maybe if you would, Steve, try your best to describe your Christmas in one sentence.
In one sentence.
Only one sentence.
Ooh. I've got 2 sentences. I got to pick one.
You can just put like a comma and.
Well, my first part was thinking I only made one kid cry.
That's impressive.
Yes.
Was it your own?
No, thankfully it wasn't. Because, I played the part of Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. It's a tradition, which is really cool. But usually one kid ends up crying. It's always the youngest, and it was young Asher. I'm so sorry. She started bawling on my lap, and I'm just like, I now got an point in my life where I'm more comfortable being around children who cry just because I have a kid. When I first started doing it, that was very unnerving. Nothing made me want to throw a child back to the parent more when the kid's crying.
That's probably more traumatic for you than the kid.
Now I'm like, hey, he's crying. Here's your kid back. It's all good.
Fix him.
But I think the one sentence I have to go with, and I wrote it down, Tatum's favorite gift is ridiculous.
What is it?
All right, so we got her, a Barbie dream house. We got her a Furby, a couple of other things. I mean, we went a little overboard. But of all the things that she was most excited about, well, I ended up recording her last night talking about her favorite gift. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Daddy.
Did you just draw me? Oh, yeah. At first, she was drawing, and so she's really big into drawing me right now because it's really easy. She just draws a circle and a couple eyes and a smile, and that's Daddy.
Yep.
Because there's no hair needed.
Nailed it.
Okay. What was your favorite Christmas gift?
Sharpener.
A pencil sharpener?
This pencil's not that sharp. Put it in. Ta-da!
Guys, I'm not kidding you. We need to start making more money so we can afford the amount of pencils that we are going through. She has been sharpening pencils for the last 5 days.
That is
nonstop.
Awesome.
That's all of all the things.
How simple.
And we got that because she has a little desk for all of her art and stuff. So we're like, we should get her a pencil sharpener. Not realizing that she has taken every single brand new pencil that she had, and they are now maybe an inch and a half long.
They're weapons.
Because she has sharpened them. She just goes until she can't go no more.
She's very prepared. I like that. I respect it.
All right, what about you? Describe your Christmas in one sentence.
I would say a house full of chaos, a glass full of wine, and a heart full of gratitude.
Oh, shut up. Are you applying for a Hallmark job?
You guys, we had people at our house for 9 days in a row. Some of them friends, some of them family.
Did you lose a bet?
No, I feel like we get the overflow traffic from family a lot of times. So we had so many kids at our house, and the biggest piece of chaos that happened while we had all these people at our house was on Christmas Day. We told the kids, go outside and don't come back for a while. Just go play.
Come back at dark.
Well, all these kids have seen Home Alone this year.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, my brother comes in and says, would you like to know what your kids are doing outside?
Oh, boy.
And I said, what are the kids doing outside? They found my brother's container of engine oil or some sort of oil, and they dumped it down the stairs of Barrett's Playhouse to booby trap the playhouse. So now Barrett's Playhouse is covered in some sort of engine oil, and it reeks. I mean, when we walked out there to go, parent finally after I don't know how long they were out there by themselves.
How many glasses of wine are we in at this point?
Well, I think at this point it was still mimosas, so probably at least 3 mimosas. But this is what happens when all of the parents so when I say the word chaos, I really would like to emphasize the word chaos.
See, I'm always the dad that's always like, we haven't seen our children in a while. Somebody should look, and it's usually me that's going around to see what kind of happenstance is happening.
Oh, that's good crazy. Times. All right.
You know what I want to get you for Christmas?
What is it? I'm
going to get you a lock for your front door. I feel like that's why you have so many visitors. You do not know how to shut your door and just not let people in.
I need a barricade,
A moat.
Gosh. Danny V, describe your Christmas in one sentence.
Lily is a teenager.
Oh, not already.
I mean, she's really not. She's a preteen, but everything about this Christmas just reminded me that we are full mode into moody teenage years.
Really?
And the magic of Christmas is just completely done in terms of all the little kid stuff. Oh. 0 toys happened. All makeup. It was moody teenager on Christmas morning. It was moody teenager
what
pretty
was
much
she moody about on Christmas morning?
Everything. She didn't want to go back to mom's. She didn't want to. She was mad that she didn't get certain things. We went to her cousin's house. She ignored them. She played on her phone the entire time in the corner.
But that's what I do on Christmas also.
I know, honestly. But yeah, exactly. It's just not it was not exciting anymore. And I was just like, man, we are in the preteen years.
To make you feel a little bit better about all of that, because you're no toys, at least you didn't have to stay up till 2 a.m. putting together things for your daughter.
Dude, I'm so excited. And honestly, your big
that was rough this Christmas Eve for yours truly.
I hated it every single minute of that, but her big present came a few days after, which was the new iPhone. So at that point, I'm just like, She's a teenager, guys.
I've
She's
lost
all
her.
grown.
I've lost her. She's gone.
It's fine.
It's so funny. I'm up at 2 a.m, still putting, and so it's like midnight, and so it's like I'm like, just go to bed.
Yeah,
just go to bed. Like you don't need to be here. Like this is on me. I'm the one who waited till the last minute. Like this is my punishment. She's like, no, I feel bad going to bed. So what does she do? Proceeds to fall asleep on the floor as I'm putting together everything. I'm like, you could have just went to bed.
The Daily Migs Show.
Now we want to hear from you, and the number is 206-803-ROCK. We would love to have you describe your Christmas in one sentence. Did anything epic happen? Call 206-803-ROCK and describe your Christmas in one sentence. We're going to take those calls after Blue Oyster Cult.
Maybe you like cooking. Maybe you don't. Either way, the new Blue Apron is for you. Because along with our classic meal kits, we're offering new pre-made and one-pan meals to help you get dinner on the table fast. And now there's no subscription needed, so you can just order and enjoy. Do delicious food your way. Shop 100+ meals at blueapron.com. Get 50% off your first 2 orders with code APRON50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way. Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
We are getting all caught up after the holidays, so we would love for you to describe your Christmas to us in one sentence. Did anything epic happen? Of course, we want to hear that. So call 206-803-ROCK and tell us all about it. Sean, you're in Tacoma this morning. Describe your Christmas in one sentence.
Hey, good morning, guys. I love the show. Glad you're back.
Thanks.
My Christmas, it was a kid's Christmas yet again. That's my sentence.
Well, I mean, what'd you want? Like strippers and like an open bar? I mean, that's what Christmas, to me, Christmas has become awesome again because I get to enjoy it through the eyes of my kid.
Totally. And I have a 6-year-old nephew, and so, all my siblings are grown up, but for him, Santa's real, and it was a good Christmas.
That being said, strippers in an open bar does sound like a really good Christmas.
I don't think Grandma would approve.
You never know.
Thanks, Sean. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call or text, and we would love for you to describe your Christmas to us in one sentence.
Oh, here's a good sentence. Got engaged, then immediately got food poisoning. Is that a sign?
Oh, no.
Yes. That your mom's a bad cook?
Oh, that's awful.
Have you ever had a Christmas where someone got engaged at Christmas?
My friend got engaged on Christmas this year.
Really?
Yes, not a family member, but a bestie.
So did they do it after, like, the Eid or like?
They did it in the morning.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Did they forget to buy a gift for their significant other? Like, F it, I guess I'll just propose?
No, but it was complete. She was completely caught off guard. She had no idea he was planning to propose.
Did he wrap it like in a gift?
Yeah, and then I think he had it on in a little ring box wrapped up and put it on the bed and said, "I wonder if Santa came this morning," or something along those lines.
He sure did.
Hey, he did. Hey, yo.
I think it'd be funny if who am I to tell somebody how to do a proposal when mine was just so bad? But it would be funny to put it like in the stocking stuffers.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like at the bottom underneath like a pair of socks or something like that. Oh, there's still one more thing in there.
Santa wants to marry you.
Bam.
206-803-ROCK. Jill, you're in Covington this morning. Describe your Christmas in one sentence.
Winter Wonderland for Christmas in Leavenworth.
Oh, so how was Leavenworth? Because, they were dealing with all the floods and stuff. So.
Oh, my gosh. They got it together right in time. We were so afraid, but we took the train, so luckily we didn't have to deal with roads. I I booked the train last June, and we went with our adult children, our first time away from home, so it was amazing. 5 days in an Airbnb in the hills watching the snowfall.
And they had all the lights going in like the main part of Leavenworth?
Yes, everything was up and running. We shuttled around with the Leavenworth shuttle, which is great, and had dinner, and there weren't very many people there, so it was really amazing. Yeah.
Did you get to go see the reindeer at the reindeer farm, Jill?
Oh, yes, we did.
Yes.
We did.
That's the best.
I don't think I've ever seen the reindeer at the reindeer farm in Leavenworth. I've seen them.
You get to feed them, right?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they're great. It's wonderful. And like I said, it wasn't crazy busy, which we've heard in the past, unfortunately, but they're recovering. They got it all together, so.
No, I'm glad they did. I just assumed that this was just going to be like, one of those years where they just weren't able to pull it off.
Yeah,
so the fact that they did is impressive.
In just a couple of weeks, that's crazy.
Somebody said my sister brought her new boyfriend, and he was my ex's best friend. Yeah. It's better than just bringing your ex.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse.
And I feel like a lot of us can relate to this as parents. Is spent $400 on gifts for my kid, and my kid's favorite gift was a Slinky.
We're a Slinky household, too. I can relate.
What was Barrett's favorite gift?
A 3D printed snake.
What?
A 3D printed snake. Not the bow and arrow from Santa. Not the giant brooder construction excavator. The 3D printed snake.
How much did that run you?
$20.
Isn't that crazy? Like, we're doing this wrong.
Well, we are.
I think we overthink these things.
Every year.
Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
It is a new year, Steve Migs, and that means you're at a bunch of zeros for your Beat Migs stats on the year.
Clean slate. I had, I think, 402 wins last year.
Call 206-803-ROCK if you would like to play Beat Migs at 650.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Did you know Tide has been upgraded to provide an even better clean in cold water? Tide is specifically designed to fight any stain you throw at it, even in cold. Butter? Yep. Chocolate ice cream? Sure thing. Barbecue sauce? Tide's got you covered. You don't need to use warm water. Additionally, Tide Pods let you confidently fight tough stains with new ColdZyme technology. Just remember, if it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide.
Hi, I'm Andrew Yang, former presidential candidate and champion of getting more money into the hands of millions of Americans. I want to tell you about our new company, Noble Mobile, which is the first phone carrier that pays you to use your phone less. Did you know Verizon and AT&T paid out $18 billion in dividends to shareholders last year? That's money they make by overcharging you for data. Noble changes all that. You get unlimited everything on the T-Mobile network. Plus, when you use your phone less, you get up to $20 in cash back each month, and we give you a 5.5% interest rate on it. Most importantly, Noble members use their phones 17% less each month because, hey, people like money. And as a listener to this show, you can try Noble for just $10 if you visit noblemobile.com and use the code YANG10. Stop overpaying for your data, go to noblemobile.com/YANG10, and start getting paid to use your phone less today.
It's time your hard-earned money works harder for you. With the Wealthfront Cash Account, your uninvested cash can earn up to 3.9% APY. That's a 0.65% boost over an already high rate for 3 months, just for being a new client. Plus free instant withdrawals to eligible accounts. Start today at wealthfront.com. 3.25% base APY via program banks as of December 19th, 2025. It is representative variable, requires no minimum, and is earned on funds swept to program banks. Boost up to $150,000. Cash account offered by Wealthfront Brokerage LLC, member FINRA SIPC, not a bank.
Here at Blue Apron, we know exactly how hectic school nights can be. That's why we created Assemble and Bake. Delicious one-pan meals that make family dinner simple. Just assemble the pre-chopped ingredients and put the pan in the oven to bake. Then you're free. To help out with that last-minute diorama, shop Assemble and Bake at blueapron.com. Get 50% off your first 2 orders with code APRON50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa, Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Adam from Shelton is. Adam, are you there?
Yes, good morning and Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year to you. I think Adam is ready to deliver you your first loss of 2026, Steve Migs, so go ahead and get out of here.
All right, goodbye.
For those playing along at home, Adam will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
What does the Q in QFC stand for?
Quality.
Yes. What condiment was once sold as medicine?
Mustard.
No.
Soy sauce.
No.
Ketchup.
Yes. January zodiac signs are Capricorn and what else?
Pass.
How many heads did Hades' guard dog have?
3.
Yes. In what Mediterranean country would you find the active volcano Santorini?
Greece.
Correct.
Turkey.
By size, which planet is between Neptune and Venus?
Uranus.
No.
Jupiter.
No.
Mercury.
No. How many vertebrae typically make up your lumbar spine?
7, 8, 9.
No. Which band released the album Appetite for Destruction?
Guns N' Roses.
Correct. What river flows through Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon?
Colorado.
No.
Columbia.
No.
Pass.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct, Adam.
Oh.
Hey, that's not bad. It's really not. Steve, welcome back.
Good to be back.
First game of the year.
I know. Will I start with a winning record or a losing record?
Well, I don't know. Are you ready?
I believe that I am.
Yeah! What does the Q in QFC stand for?
Quality.
Yes. What condiment was once sold as medicine?
Mustard?
No.
Jägermeister.
No.
Ketchup?
Yes. January zodiac signs are Capricorn and what else?
I don't know. A Sagittarius?
No.
Aquarius?
Yes. How many heads did Hades' guard dog have?
3.
Yes. In what Mediterranean country would you find the active volcano Santorini?
Didn't Sublime write a song about? Greece?
Yes. By size, which planet is between Neptune and Venus?
That would be Uranus.
It would not be.
Saturn.
No.
Jupiter.
No. How many vertebrae typically make up your lumbar spine?
12.
No.
13.
No.
14.
No. Which band released Appetite for Destruction?
Guns N' Roses.
Correct. Which river flows through Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon?
Columbia.
No.
Oh. I don't know any other rivers I've been through. Cascade.
No.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct, Steve. That is a win.
Let's go.
6-5. Sorry, Adam.
It's okay. You didn't hear the Aquarius I threw in there while you were asking the next question. So.
Oh, sorry about that, Adam. You're simply the best. Danny, you didn't hear it?
First game in, already controversy.
I know. This is bad.
That's a you guys problem. I won.
By size.
I hope you can go to bed at night knowing that you screwed him over like that.
I know. Poor Adam. The planet that is between Neptune and Venus is that of our own. Planet Earth.
It's rare that Earth is the answer.
It is the answer today. And the vertebrae that typically make up your lumbar spine, there are 5 of them. And the river that flows through Wyoming, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon is the Snake River.
I didn't even know there was a river called the Snake River.
Well, you learn something new every day on Beat Migs, Steve.
The Daily Migs Show.
We have a pretty slick feature through the Odyssey app where you can leave us a voice message with your thumb. It's very easy to do. Just look for the little microphone icon, and every day we get these messages on there. Some very interesting.
Somebody is convinced that a member of our Seattle Seahawks was drunk on Saturday night.
We're going to slide into our VMs after Foo Fighters.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs.
Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
You can also leave us a voice message whenever you please. It's open 24/7, 365 on the Odyssey app. Steve Migs, what is the situation in there after the break?
After the break, some Rockaholics want to talk about your Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm watching the 5th quarter with Paul Sylvie and Big Walt, and I'm wondering if any of you are watching it because I'm pretty sure Jackson Smith and Jigba is drunk. It's awesome. If you haven't seen it, look it up.
I did see it. I think he might have been as well.
Are you serious?
Not during the game. He was clearly very sober. He played a fantastic game. But they did an interview with him after the game. They didn't air this until last night because of the day delay, but they were showing like some of the clips of Paul Sylvie and Steve Rabel talking to Jackson Smith and Jigba, and he's got sunglasses on. And it's nighttime. And he's got a cigar in his mouth as well. And he just seemed extra loving. But here's a clip from it.
You got a celebration cigar right there.
Yes, sir.
You probably never smoked a cigar in your life, have you?
Never in my life. First time. I thought this was the appropriate time to do it.
Be careful. We don't want you to get sick on the plane ride home.
Gotcha.
Tell us about that game, young man. How great an opportunity for you guys. You did everything you needed to do, and you win, and now everything comes back to Seattle.
Yes, I want to give all glory to God. Sam led us all game.
So he's saying that Sam Darnold is God. So that's why he's
Yes.
Being out there and being a leader for us vocally, and we could follow 14 all day, and our defense, what they've been doing all year is something historic, and what a great team win. I'm super proud of everyone that's with us, and like you said, it goes through Seattle now. Ready to see the 12s, ready to go back home and see the 12s and see them light it up like no other place in the country. So just super excited, super blessed.
I have a feeling I know what you won't be doing. That's smoking cigars.
No. A lot of water. Might get an IV after this,
I mean, if he's already calling out the IV, I'm sure he was
I don't know if he was drunk, but he definitely seemed like he was in jovial spirits. And why wouldn't he be? The NFC is running through Seattle.
Oh, it's so exciting.
And what a game. What a freaking game. And I love the amount of love that this team seems to have for Sam Darnold. Like, unsolicited love. Like, it's just like, I've never seen, Graham, I've never really, like, zoned in on this to pay attention, but I know Jaron Reed, when he was being interviewed, just out of the blue, just mentioned Sam Darnold and how great he is. Like, he just seems like, yes, he's got his moments where he might be a little uncertain out there. We're as us fans, we're like, oh boy, is he going to turn this ball over? But this team seems to rock with him big time.
Absolutely. He is just a stand-up dude, and I feel like he has the respect of his peers, and everybody who watches him kind of sees that.
And I know you love him because he uses the Bird app.
He's a birder.
Hey, guys. This message is for Steve Migs. This is your buddy Joe Dredd. And today is Sunday. And, of course, yesterday our Seahawks clinched the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Yeah.
And I started thinking about it. And I do believe at the beginning of the season, Steve Migs, you predicted Seahawks record being 14-3. What? Did you actually do it correctly this time? Good on you, man. Good on you, and go Hawks.
Go Hawks for sure. And I'm looking at the sheet because I've kept it. Yeah. And for once, I was almost right.
Almost right.
Well, it kind of sort of was because I did make a late during the season. I did change it. Originally, I had it planned to be 13-4 on the season.
Yeah. Okay.
And then as things kept rocking and rolling, I said, you know what? I think they're going to beat the San Francisco 49ers because I had them losing that last game.
No way.
So, yes, 14-3. Just call me Nostradamus.
I love it so much. Dude, well done. I'm impressed.
You know, every once in a while, what is that? Broken clock's got to be right twice.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the first time ever I was right, so I got one more in me.
You should have bet.
I don't know. On what?
I don't know. Breakfast, you should have bet Mitch because Mitch is the one that's always like, oh, you're wrong, Steve.
But here's the problem. You're right. Mitch Levy, who we'll have on at 7:20 this morning to talk about the Seahawks, he always gives me a hard time because I'm ever the optimist. I think last year I had him at like 12-5. This year when I look, I go through every game and I put little W's and L's next to it. I don't just come up with a random number. I do the hard work of putting a W next to each game or an L. And I had it at 13-4, and then I changed it to 14-3.
Look at you.
Problem is, Mitch a couple of weeks ago on his Twitter or X went on there and he was looking at the schedule and he goes, I believe that this team's going to go 14-3. So I think he's going to be like, no, I thought it too.
He copied off your paper, obviously.
Freaking guy. I don't know about you. I am so fired up about this team right now.
I am giddy like a child. I'm so fired up.
It's the best record they've ever had.
Dude, it's insane.
It's crazy.
Looking forward to hearing you guys back on the air tomorrow morning. And I was just wondering, and if you haven't talked about it already, what was your favorite Christmas gift?
Oh.
I don't think anybody's going to top mine. My wife got me a brand new car.
Okay, yeah, no one's going to top that. Thanks. Like a real car?
Yeah, are we even having this conversation now? You win.
We got Tatum a Barbie car.
One of those new Broncos. I'm still in awe, and I'm still in shock that she pulled this off. But her and my parents, they surprised me with a brand new car.
That has never happened to me in my life, and it probably never will.
Yeah, I wondered, did they do the whole ribbon on it and wrapping and all that?
I always love those commercials, and I think I'm not in that tax bracket.
No, that is amazing. Okay, I don't think any of us got a car, but Danny, what was your favorite gift?
It was a gift that I got myself. And
Let's go.
It was my new tattoo on my thigh.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, I knew I was going to get ink when I went back to New Mexico this time, but I didn't know it was going to be so big and so expensive. And I was like, this is going to be my Christmas gift this year.
Yeah, you went aggressive with that giant Buddy the Elf tattoo that you got for Christmas.
I really love that movie. And no, I was so soaked with it, though.
What do you have again? It's the Dios...
De los Muertos.
Dia de los
Virgin
Muertos.
Mary thingy.
Yeah, Virgin Mary thing. Yeah, it
we
was
both have Virgin Marys.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that afterwards. I was like, oh, man, this is so cool.
We have way too many inadvertent matching tattoos.
Yeah, you do.
And some that are actually intentionally matching.
Bowie buddies for life, buddy.
You know it. What about you, T-Dog?
Oh, okay. So you guys know I'm a birder, like our quarterback, Sam Darnold. My stepdaughter got me a gardening for attracting birds book. And I've already been in the process of turning our little center circle, our little circular drive, that into our bird sanctuary. And now I have the roadmap to make it perfect. And I'm so excited.
That's awesome.
I've been highlighting things. I'm ready to make purchases.
Bird nerd.
This year's going to be amazing for the birds. What about you?
It's on my wallet. I got a wallet for my wife, and it's from it's a second string leather. They repurpose sporting gear. So this is a wallet that is from Philip Grubauer's catching glove for the Seattle Kraken, and they repurpose it and turn it into one of those wallets with the money clip and
Can
all
I
that.
touch it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is dope.
But it's funny. So we went to a Kraken game over the vacation, my wife and I. So I'm at the Kraken game wearing my brand new Matty Beniers black Kraken jersey with a Kraken hat, and I'm buying a drink. And I pull out my Kraken wallet, and I'm like, I am such a freaking Kraken nerd.
Yeah. They love it there.
Yeah. But you know what? At first I was like, Philip Grubauer. I got, is that the guy that you want a wallet of? He's like considered. I just was reading something they're saying he's like the hottest goalie in the league right now, and he's been playing phenomenal, especially in these last 7 games.
Oh yeah.
So it's all because of his wallet that I have.
Oh, well, you're the glue holding the whole world together, Steve Migs.
It's about time you said that.
The Daily Migs Show.
Yes, our Seattle Seahawks have clinched the NFC's #1 seed after that beatdown on the 49ers this past Saturday night. And we're going to recap the game with the host of Mitch Unfiltered. Mitch Levy will join us at 7:20.
Tonight's meal, tilapia surprise with boiled cabbage. Begin cooking steps 1 through 50 now.
Are you kidding me? Making dinner shouldn't feel like doing a 1,000-piece puzzle. With Blue Apron's new one-pan assemble and bake meals, the hard part's already done. Pre-chopped ingredients, zero stress. Just assemble, bake, and enjoy. No complicated steps, no mountain of dishes. Try Assemble and Bake today. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Hi, I'm Andrew Yang, former presidential candidate and champion of getting more money into the hands of millions of Americans. I want to tell you about our new company, Noble Mobile, which is the first phone carrier that pays you to use your phone less. Did you know Verizon and AT&T paid out $18 billion in dividends to shareholders last year? That's money they make by overcharging you for data. Noble changes all that. You get unlimited everything on the T-Mobile network. Plus, when you use your phone less, you get up to $20 in cash back each month, and we give you a 5.5% interest rate on it. Most importantly, Noble members use their phones 17% less each month because, hey, people like money. And as a listener to this show, you can try Noble for just $10 if you visit noblemobile.com and use the code YANG10. Stop overpaying for your data. Go to noblemobile.com/yang10 and start getting paid to use your phone less today.
If you're an experienced pet owner, you already know that having a pet is 25% belly rubs, 25% yelling, drop it, and 50% groaning at the bill from every pet visit. Which is why Lemonade Pet Insurance is tailor-made for your pet and can save you up to 90% on vet bills. It can help cover checkups, emergencies, diagnostics, basically all the stuff that makes your bank account get nervous. Claims are filed super easily through the Lemonade app and half get settled instantly. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet and they'll help cover the vet bill for whatever your pet swallowed after you yelled, "Drop it."
He is the host of Mitch Unfiltered, which you can check out wherever you get your podcasts or at MitchUnfiltered.com. And we have missed you for the past 2 weeks, Mitch. Mitch Levy joins us now to talk about the Seahawks beating the 49ers NFC champs. And this is just very exciting.
In the meantime, I'm asking Taryn who she had as guests, sent her home for 9 straight days. Oh. And Danny thinks that she can do it in 30 seconds, Danny.
I can do a lot of things in 30 seconds. Okay.
Well, that's a you and Brad thing. I don't even think we need to talk about.
So can Migsy.
Yes,
they call him 30-second Migsy for nothing. They don't call him
since college.
I mean, come on, Danny. 30 seconds. She can tell a whole story about hide and seek and the tunnels at McDonald's in 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh!
For the 30-second cue. How are you guys? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Not both of you, all of you. How are you guys?
We're good.
I'm feeling great right now. This team.
Yeah.
We were talking about during the break. I'm like, you just get this good feeling about this team right now. I mean, here's only 3 points scored by the 49ers after 2 straight weeks of 5 touchdowns each game by Brock Purdy. This is crazy.
It's funny. You can go through all of the stats. You can go through all of the different individuals and reasons why you love this team and why you feel good about this team. But truth be told, the most important reason to feel good about the Seattle Seahawks is they are 2 home wins away from being in the Super Bowl. And It's really as simple as that. There is such a huge advantage. Go back and look at it. To being the number one seed in either the AFC or the NFC. When you're the number one seed and you have to play 2 games instead of 3, and you're guaranteed to play both of them at home, and you're guaranteed to play the lowest seed remaining in the second round, it just makes life so much easier. I would say, I may be wrong about this. Somebody can check the numbers. I would say that if they had lost to the 49ers and they were the number 5 seed playing the Carolina Panthers this coming week, the Seahawks would probably be 6% to make the Super Bowl, to win those 3 games. As the 1 seed, which they are, they're 50-50. It's like a coin
Crazy.
flip. 50-50 of 1 seeds get to the Super Bowl. So we were talking about it on, and I'll give myself a little plug. It's a big show that's out right now, Taryn. I know you're racing, you're watching your watch to see how long your show remains so you can listen to the podcast, Mitch Unfiltered. But I think this version of the Seahawks, if it goes to the Super Bowl, is unique from the other 3 versions. We talked a lot about this on the show this morning, in the way that if you go back to the one that Mike Holmgren took to Detroit and they lost to the Steelers, that team was on the rise. It was on the come. He had built something, and it was a shock to very few, I think, that they had made the Super Bowl. Then you get Russell Wilson's first year with Pete. If you recall, the year before they went to the first Super Bowl with Pete, they had gotten to the playoffs. They had played the Falcons. They had the Falcons beat in the first round of the playoffs, except that Matt Ryan brought them down the field in the last 25 seconds, and they kicked the field goal to beat the Seahawks. But everyone was talking about that Seahawks team as the next great thing, that the following year was going to be. So when they went to the Super Bowl the next year, wasn't a huge surprise to anybody. Okay, so they win the Super Bowl, and then they go again, which, of course, is a surprise to nobody because they were the favorite going in. This team is different and more enjoyable for me because it's really, except for Migsy. I know Migsy had him going.
I have my sheet.
Nobody thought this team was going anywhere. And I'm talking about the experts, Migsy, which, 30-second Migsy is not an expert.
I have my sheet. That's all I need.
The numbers don't lie.
Yep.
Everyone thought, and I actually did a little, after the 49ers game on Saturday night, I did a little Google search, and I typed in 2025 preseason NFL predictions. And I looked at all of the so-called experts on ESPN and SI and, all the different Yahoo. And all of them had them going either 8-9 and missing the playoffs or 7-10. So we just didn't see this coming. We didn't see a top seed in the NFC. They're 2 wins away from going to a really unexpected Super Bowl. And for me in sports, and I've spoken enough, I think this is what you love about sports. When it comes out of the woodwork, when it comes out of the nowhere, when you're least expecting it, it's not as enjoyable when you go into the year going, okay, everybody thinks we're going to be a Super Bowl team, because there's a lot of pressure at that point. And then when they don't achieve it, you feel bad about the team. Anyway,
no, I think about all the sports people I remember before, like you look it over, and so many people were like, "Oh, this is the team that's going to finish in last place in the NFC West," and that's like, wait, not only the number 1 team in the NFC West, but the number 1 team in the NFC is just bonkers.
Yeah, people had the Arizona Cardinals ahead of this team because they had a big draft and they did some things in free agency, and people. No, Danny. No.
He's on a roll.
Not today, Danny. I mean, if there's one day to skip the song, it's after they're 14-3 and no, Danny, go back on vacation.
Yeah, Danny, you're banned.
I'm out. What's the song, Danny? What's the song?
Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh. Smashing Niners, Smashing Pumpkins. All right.
You can give Mitch a follow on X. His handle is Mitch_Seattle, and we will have more with Mitch after Smashing Pumpkins.
Tonight's meal, tilapia surprise with boiled cabbage. Begin cooking steps 1 through 50 now.
Are you kidding me? Making dinner shouldn't feel like doing a 1,000-piece puzzle. With Blue Apron's new one-pan assemble and bake meals, the hard part's already done. Pre-chopped ingredients, zero stress. Just assemble, bake, and enjoy. No complicated steps, no mountain of dishes. Try Assemble and Bake today. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How'd he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hi, I'm Andrew Yang. You may remember me as being the guy who wanted to get money into the hands of millions of Americans. Well, I'm still at it, and I'm now the founder of Noble Mobile, the first carrier that pays you to use your phone less. With Noble, you get unlimited talk, text, and 5G data on the T-Mobile network, and you can earn up to $20 cash back a month for getting off your phone. Try it for just $10 a month. Go to noblemobile.com/yang10. That's noblemobile.com and use my code YANG10 to get paid to use your phone less.
Ever heard of warranty? It's an energy someone gives off when they have an American Home Shield warranty. It's the feeling of protected appliances and home systems, covered repairs or replacements, HVACs, ovens, fridges. Wow, my warranty is incredible. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty.
For 20% off our plans, visit ahs.com/listen. See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, including limit amounts, fees, limitations, and exclusions.
He is the host of Mitch Unfiltered, and you can listen to that wherever it is you get your podcast or by visiting MitchUnfiltered.com. We've been catching up with Mitch Levy after this weekend's massive win against the 49ers. Go Hawks. That was a big one. 14-3 on the season we are.
And what's the title of this week's show that was released today? This week's edition of Mitch Unfiltered? Taryn,
did you tell us what it was?
You don't know the name of the show? Aren't you supposed to be able to promote your guest shows accurately?
Do you know what it is, Migs?
Of course I do. I'm sorry, my mic wasn't on. It's called Suffocating Seahawks, all set up.
Oh, there you go.
Duh.
All set up. That's right. What let me tell your audience. Let's let your audience in on what I learned during Smashing Pumpkins.
Oh, God.
Okay. I learned that the most interesting show that you guys could do, much more interesting than Beat Frickin' Migsy, okay, is Taryn's home life and all of the family and stepchildren and, oh, my God, bring that to the – you want ratings? No, enough of Mitch on the freaking Seahawks. We need more of Taryn's family. We need some reality radio.
It's chaotic.
It's fantastic.
Never ending.
Never ending. Beautiful. Beautiful storyline. So, we got a couple of weeks off now. What, about 12 days? I don't think they've announced whether they're going to play on Saturday or Sunday next week. Have they, Migsy?
Not that I know of, no.
We're going to watch... We're going to watch the other games this weekend, right, Taryn? We're going to watch the other games this weekend.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to figure out who the Seahawks are going to play. And I think anybody who is being true to themselves and is a fair and honest Seahawks fan will say we're okay with any of the 4 possibilities except for one in the second round. There are 4, as you know, maybe your audience doesn't know. There are 4 possibilities. They could play Carolina, who's the 4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
they could play the Rams, who are the 5 seed. They could play the Niners, who are the 6 seed, or they could play the Packers, who are the 7 seed. And the way it works in the NFL, which is different than, by the way, all other sports, including the Kraken, for the 1 out of 30 years that they make the playoffs. It's a little different in the NFL because the NFL guarantees the number 1 seed that they get whoever the lowest remaining seed to win next week is, as opposed to every other sport which just does a bracket.
Right.
So you play the winner of a certain game. That doesn't happen in the NFL. So we got to watch all the games. The lowest seed that wins comes to Seattle next week in the divisional round. So if you don't want the Rams, which I would prefer not the Rams, anybody but the Rams, I'd like for the Rams to have to win this week and then win another one against somebody else and then maybe face them in the NFC Championship game. If you're trying to avoid the Rams, then you need one of 2 things to happen, or one of 3 things to happen if you want to avoid the Rams. Number 1, the Rams lose. If the Rams lose in Carolina, ladies and gentlemen, you've avoided the Rams.
Which they have done, but I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't the
not gonna
playoffs,
happen.
I know.
Not happening. So then you get 2 other shots to avoid the Rams. The 49ers are in 49ers are in Philadelphia to face the Eagles. That's 6-3. And the Green Bay Packers are in Chicago. So we would need one of those 2 teams, either one, to win to avoid the Seahawks having to play the Rams. You follow that? Is that too confusing for everybody? We want the Packers to win against the Bears, or we want the Niners to win against the Eagles if you want to avoid the Rams in the second round.
So we're playing the Rams in the second round is what you're saying.
Well, somebody tweeted me. I went through this whole thing on Twitter, and everybody said, sounds like they're playing the Rams.
It does. It feels that way.
Well, I would say to you that the most likely thing to happen is, and this is a brain teaser for you, Taryn, the most likely thing to happen is they're playing the Rams next week. But it's not more likely than not that they're playing the Rams next week. Did that make any sense to you, Taryn? That made
So much sense.
We're only 1 cup of coffee in. What are you doing to us?
Okay. Well,
but we shouldn't worry because the Pope is making it so that the Seahawks are going to the Super Bowl.
Stop it with the Pope.
These are 2 good Catholic boys here, Mitch, all right?
Come on.
In the Pope we trust.
Stop it with the Pope. The Pope from Chicago, who's probably a Bears fan?
Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. All right.
Mitch, can I ask a Sam Darnold question of you?
Love Sam Darnold, yep.
I mean, we are singing the Sam Darnold gospel for sure, but it doesn't really feel like everybody, out there in the world of experts is. There's a lot of people that are worried about how he will perform in a game that matters because of how things kind of crumbled last year. So I was just kind of wondering, what is your assessment of that? Do you think that people are you feeling like people are still not giving him enough credit?
Well, I think that's a very nuanced question, Taryn. I think that, first of all, there are 2 sets of people who are worried about Sam Darnold. Let's categorize them as 2 sets. There's the set that you just talked about, that objective. Oh, come on, Danny. Really? It's over already? Okay. There's the set of people who are objectively, fairly concerned about Sam Darnold because he's never won the real big game. He's never won the big playoff game. The big games last year for Minnesota, he didn't win. Okay? And then there's a group of sports fans. We in sports are the worst of people times 10. Because when sports people decide on somebody, there's like this law that says they can never go back. They can never change their mind. Once you've decided and said to somebody like your friend or your partner or your cousin or your sports radio family, once you say, I don't like Sam Darnold, you're not allowed to like Sam Darnold for the rest of your life, okay? And that's just the way sports people are. So there was this contingent of people who didn't like Sam Darnold when he came to Seattle. There were Seahawks fans who thought, oh, my God, he's a loser. He'll never be any good. And those people are having difficulty changing because we sports people are bad human beings. So you have that group. But I think that the people that are objectively concerned, it's well-founded because, let's face it, A, he hasn't won a huge game. He hasn't won a playoff game like this. B, he's really not been all that great over the last 10 games now we're talking about. 9, 10 games. I think statistically speaking, if you lined up the 32 starting quarterbacks in the league by data points, sorry, Danny, sorry, this is going long. We're going overtime, as Ted Koppel would say. If you were to line up the 32 quarterbacks in terms of data and statistics just over the last 10 weeks, I think Sam Darnold would probably be in the bottom 10 or 11, 10, 8. He would be one of the worst third of quarterbacks in the NFL. So he's never won the big one, and he's not playing particularly well. Now, the other night, he made one ginormous mistake. It didn't come back to haunt him when he didn't throw the ball out of the end zone on 1st and goal from the 1. It was a questionable play call from Clint Kubiak, but even with that, if your first read is not there and you see a guy coming in, just heave it into the 3rd row so we have 2nd and goal from the 1. You don't take a sack 10 yards back. That was a horrific play mistake by him, but they got away with it. He played, I would say, a fairly clean game, and the truth is, what Seahawk fans know is they can win the Super Bowl without Sam Darnold being great. Sam Darnold just can't lose games and turn the ball over for the Seahawks over the next
Mitch, there is only 2 stats that matter with Sam Darnold: 14 wins and the Pope. And that's all that matters. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Have you guys had the lookalike on yet? Has
Stan
Danny
Darnold?
I love that guy.
The guy from Carol. Danny, have you got? I mean, what are you doing? Sitting on your ass?
Danny. Yeah. He is sitting on his ass right now.
Get that guy on.
That was the greatest thing ever at that game, was when he realized that he was on TV. And then Sam in the press conference talked about him. It's like, what a crazy time.
Right. So I have to ask you before I go, are we on for next Monday? They're not playing this weekend.
Yeah, if you're up for it.
Not on for next Monday.
We are so on.
Only if Taryn tells me family stories during the song.
You got it, Mitch. Anything for you.
Okay.
He is the host of Mitch Unfiltered. You can check out the new episode at MitchUnfiltered.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And we're going to catch up with you again next Monday at 7:20. Mitch Levy, thank you, and let's go Hawks.
Happy New Year to you guys and your audience. Thank you for having me on Mondays. Love being with you. Thank you.
Likewise.
The Daily Migs Show.
It's a new year. Steve Migs has exactly 1 win in the game of Beat Migs, 0 losses and 0 ties so far on the year. If you would like to play Beat Migs at 7:50, call 206-803-ROCK.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Hi, I'm Andrew Yang, former presidential candidate and champion of getting more money into the hands of millions of Americans. I want to tell you about our new company, Noble Mobile, which is the first phone carrier that pays you to use your phone less. Did you know Verizon and AT&T paid out $18 billion in dividends to shareholders last year? That's money they make by overcharging you for data. Noble changes all that. You get unlimited everything on the T-Mobile network, Plus, when you use your phone less, you get up to $20 in cash back each month, and we give you a 5.5% interest rate on it. Most importantly, Noble members use their phone 17% less each month because, hey, people like money. And as a listener to this show, you can try Noble for just $10 if you visit noblemobile.com and use the code YANG10. Stop overpaying for your data, go to noblemobile.com/YANG10, and start getting paid to use your phone less today.
Comfort is often the first thing we're willing to give up, like taking a long flight for a vacation or waking up early for a workout. But don't let style be the reason you aren't comfy. Mack Weldon's Ace Collection makes it effortless to look put together while feeling truly comfortable. No compromises needed. For over a decade, Mack Weldon has designed pieces to keep you comfortable anywhere. Inspired by their best-selling sweatpants, the Ace Collection combines everyday comfort with long-lasting and confident looks. Upgrade your collection for the new year with new bomber jackets, half-zips, sweats, crew necks, and much more. Mack Weldon clothes are designed to fit your style and the demands of modern life. They look like regular clothes, but feel like the latest in modern comfort. Get comfortable anywhere with the Mack Weldon's Ace Collection. Go to MackWeldon.com and get 20% off your first order of $125 or more with promo code MAC25. That's MACWELDON.com. Promo code MAC25.
Stuck in a dinner rut? Let Cook Unity handle dinner with chef-crafted meals delivered right to your door. Cook Unity makes it easy with new menu drops, weekly recommendations, and a growing community of award-winning chefs. Plus over 400 flavorful meals for every palate. Shake up your meal routine. Go to cookunity.com/mealtime50 or enter code mealtime50 before checkout for 50% off your first week. That's cookunity.com/mealtime50.
So here's the thing with homemade meals. Eating them is great, but all the chopping and measuring and cleanup, not so much. With new one-pan assemble and bake meals from Blue Apron, you get all the flavor of homemade meals with a fraction of the work. Just assemble the pre-chopped ingredients, bake in the oven, and enjoy. Shop, assemble, and bake at blueapron.com. Get 50% off your first 2 orders with code APRON50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive. Most of you aren't just listening right now. You're driving, cleaning, and even exercising. But what if you could be saving money by switching to Progressive? Drivers who save by switching save nearly $750 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Multitask right now. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $744 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2022 and May 2023. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Uh-huh. Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Matthew from Monroe is. Matthew, are you there?
I am. Happy 2026, everybody.
Happy 2026
Right
to
back at
you. All right, Steve. Matt's ready to go, so you better get out.
Bye-bye.
For those playing along at home, Matthew has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Garnet is the birthstone of what month?
January.
Correct. What color was Moby Dick?
The white whale.
Yes. What is the traditional garnish for a Shirley Temple?
Shirley Temple. Hey, a maraschino cherry.
Yes. On which continent will you find the Atlas Mountains?
Atlas continent. Asia.
No.
North America.
No.
Europe.
No. Which car restoration show did rapper Exhibit host on MTV?
My Ride.
No.
Triple my right.
Yeah, there it is. How many Despicable Me movies are there in the franchise?
4, 5, 6.
4, yes. In what organ of the human body will you find the renal pelvis?
The exit organ.
No.
No. Pancreas.
No.
Liver.
No. On which Hawaiian island will you find the road to Hana?
Oahu.
No.
Hawaii.
No.
Kauai.
No. Known as the Little Old Band from Texas, which trio holds the record for longest running group with no lineup changes?
ZZ Top.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Correct. Very well done, Matthew.
The renal.
Renal.
You got very excited for
Yes.
it. Wow.
I mean, I really love that, baby. Don't say it out loud.
I won't.
Steve's back. Welcome back, Steve.
It's good to be back.
You have 1 win. Are you ready again? Yeah, Daddy, let's go. Garnet is the birthstone of what month?
Let's go January.
That's the one. What color was Moby Dick?
White?
Yes. What is the traditional garnish for a Shirley Temple?
What's that? Little stuff. Lemon?
No.
Strawberry?
No.
Broccoli?
No. On which continent will you find the Atlas Mountains?
Africa?
Yes. Which car restoration show did rapper Exhibit host on MTV?
Pimp My Ride.
Yeah. How many
Love that show.
Despicable Me movies are there in the franchise?
Are there 4?
There are. In what organ of the human body will you find the renal pelvis?
That would be the butt.
No.
Jesus. Why? Because it rhymes with renal. The abdomen?
No.
The torso?
No. On which Hawaiian island will you find the road to Hana?
That is Maui.
It is. Known as the Little Old Band from Texas, which trio holds the record for longest running group with no lineup changes?
Dixie Chicks.
No.
From Texas. I don't know. Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
No.
Brooks and Dunn.
No.
And Bob.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct. And Steve Migs, that is your first tie of the year. 6-6. Nice work, Matthew.
It was fair.
It was fair.
Fair to mid.
The traditional garnish for a Shirley Temple, our friend knew that it is the cherry. The organ of the human body where you will find the renal pelvis is the kidney. That's the part of the kidney that collects your urine.
You both said butt, by the way.
Oh, yeah, renal.
And the Little Old Band from Texas.
Rectal and anal put together.
Oh, my
Renal.
God. The Little Old Band from Texas, that would be ZZ Top.
Oh. No. Well, they're still touring, but one of the guys is no longer with us.
Well, they still hold the record for the longest running group with no lineup changes. They did that for like 50 years or something like that. I know. It's insane. Congratulations on a tie.
The Daily Migs Show.
Beat Migs will happen live and in person at Live Night, and the theme this year is Yachty and Naughty, and it's going to be going down at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel. The brand new ballroom is up and running Friday, February 13th, and those tickets are on sale now at KISW.com. So join us for Live Night, presented by Pinky's Plumbing, and just maybe you can play Beat Migs in front of the crowd. We are back from our holiday break, but I've got to tell you guys, the day that break began, I almost kicked things off with a car wreck.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, what happened?
Well, let me take you back to our company holiday party where I won a 65-inch flat screen TV, right?
Did you ever get it?
I tried to get it. So I drove myself to Video Only in Linwood where I was going to go pick it up.
Wait, so they didn't just give you the TV?
No, I have to go pick it up from the place. So it's at Video Only in Linwood. They give me the names of the guys. Got to go, give them my ID. It's all set up.
Right.
So I pull up to Video Only and I notice that the very first spot right in front of the store is wide open. And I'm thinking, wow, this is so convenient. I will pull right up here and they don't have to walk the TV very far out to my car. Well, I also realized that I had a bunch of Barrett's crap in the back seat. So I needed to reach back there and clear it so that I could put down the seats and make room for this TV. As I reached back, I realized that I had my car in that brake hold. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you have this on your car? Where my car was not in park. It was still in drive, but because I had braked all the way, the car isn't moving. So it just keeps your car still, basically.
Oh, okay.
So when I reached backwards...
So you don't have the set... Because I know on my car, you could have the setting where it'll just, stop on a dime, or it'll, do old school, it kind of rolls.
Yes. So this makes sure that you don't roll.
Oh, see,
right?
I like the roll.
See, now I like the roll. I disengaged this feature
Many
because when I reached back, I pushed the gas down. And all of a sudden I feel my entire car go boom up onto the curb, and I'm like, I'm not even realizing what's happening. I'm like, what the hell is this? I slam on my brakes, and I almost smashed into the concrete bollards that are right in front of video only to protect it from being a smash and grab situation. And there were two people standing on the
You could
sidewalk.
have hurt somebody really
I
bad.
know, Steve.
Like, I'm glad, like, of course I'm glad you're not hurt, but I this could have been like, imagine, Danny, if we were like at home and I text Danny like, dude, turn on King 5 News right now.
So then, no, it gets even better though, because I don't know if you guys would remember what I was wearing to work 2 weeks ago, but I was wearing my Seahawks Santa hat and my Seahawks Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
So I'm like looking as festive as you could possibly be. And I'm like, I can't just pull backwards into this spot and I have to get out of here. I have to drive away. There's people inside the store looking through the window like, what is with this lady? I got in my car and drove away.
So you didn't even go in and get the TV?
No.
I can't give you a hard time about that because there have been times where I've been like, I'm just so embarrassed. I'm just not going to go in there, and I'm just going to do it another day because of whatever. Maybe I tripped or whatever it might be. I respect that. Have you since then gone to get it?
I'm gonna go this week, I think.
Are you going to change like your hair?
My mom's like, just drive around the block and go back. I'm like, Mom, I look like Seahawks Santa Claus. I am going to be recognized
Take
as
the
the
hat
lady.
off.
I know, but then my hair was going to be all messed up. You know, it was a whole thing.
Yeah, but you're going to get a free TV.
Well, I didn't go for the last 2 weeks.
So what you're saying is if I go there today and say that the
Say
TV,
that you're me.
I'm Taryn Daly. Don't make fun of me. I know it's a women's name, but that's what I was born with. Give me my TV.
Also, I feel like that's what happens to 85-year-old people when they get the keys taken away.
Yes.
But I have since disengaged the brake hold feature on my Kia because obviously I cannot be trusted with that feature.
I did not like that feature at all. Like, I like my car to still feel like the cars that I've driven over my entire life. I get that maybe that's a better way to go, but it's just, I'm just so used to being like, to have that role that it was just unnerving to me when like my car would just like stop and then it's like, hey, if I just, if you lighten up a little bit, it'll still keep rolling.
Oh my gosh. It was one of the most humiliating things I've done in a very long time. And I'm very grateful that it wasn't worse because it could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Have you had any close calls with your car?
Thankfully, I have that feature now where like when I'm backing up, it goes boop, boop. So I know, like there was one time where I remember I was like, my old car, and I thought I did have the brake engaged. Like I thought I put it in park. And I was backing up to a spot, and then I like let go of the brake because I thought I was in park, and it just kept rolling back, and it hit the back of the wall. No damage was done, but it was like that jarring moment where my car just hits the back of a wall, hits the wall in a parking lot, and I was like, I'm such a freaking idiot. Thankfully, I wasn't going anywhere. Nobody saw it happen. It was just me. Or maybe it was on surveillance cameras, but that was it.
Oh, I hope it is on a surveillance camera. Yours and mine both.
I hope you go into video only, and they have like a picture of you, like you're finally here.
Oh my God! I have replayed that in my mind so many times since it happened.
What if you never get the TV because you're just so embarrassed?
I might not, honestly. What if they do remember me? What if they're listening to the show right now?
There's a very good chance that the sign going to be the same employees there when you go.
I hope not. And I also hope that the same people that were on the curb looking at me in terror are not there either.
I'm just glad you didn't hit anybody.
I know. It could have been a lot worse. There were people on the curb.
Dave, have you ever inadvertently hit something with your car?
No, well, I mean, yeah, actually it was 3 months into getting my new car, and I was at the gym, and I was like having an off day, and I was just like, I shouldn't go to the gym, but I decided to go to the gym, and I'm pulling out, and I hit, like I was paying attention to try not to hit the car next to me, but instead I like pulled in and hit the front of my car into one of the stone pillars. And so it's still, you can still see it on my car on like the front tire well. There's that big like dent in it. Yeah.
That's how it happened?
Yeah, I just hit it into that. And I was like so angry. Like I like literally cussed out myself because I was like, this is
so stupid.
This is only me. Like there was no one else. I should have just been paying more attention. I shouldn't have gone to the gym. That's what it is.
That's always the answer. Just don't go. So Taryn really wanted the TV so bad that she made the TV store a drive-through. Another person says, I don't think you're going to be able to fit that into your Kia SUV. The size of the box might not fit.
I got to bring a truck now?
They said 75 inch, but you're getting a 65.
65.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I hope so. There's only one way to find out. I got to drive there today,
Yes.
put it into park,
Yes.
turn the car off,
Yes.
and then exit the vehicle.
All those dumb functions that you're referring to, they're there for safety.
Apparently it didn't work for me.
Make people lazy.
Oh, no.
The Daily Migs Show.
There's a former Seahawks player that intentionally cursed while on ESPN during the Hawks game, and people online are, of course, already losing it over what he said. So what did come out of his mouth? We will go straight to the comments at 8:20.
When you think about meal kit companies, what do you see? Probably long, complicated recipes and subscriptions you can't escape. But with the new Blue Apron, we're doing meal delivery differently. No subscription needed. Faster, easier meals. And the same dedication to quality we've always had. Shop 100+ meals at blueapron.com. Get 50% off your first 2 orders with code APRON50. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes? Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
Marshawn Lynch, Beast Mode, was on the Manning cast during the Hawks game this past Saturday, and they made it very clear to him that he needed to not curse.
Had you on the show in season 1, and we forgot to tell you that you cannot use profanities on air. So, Marshawn, can you please promise not to curse tonight, unless, of course, you're cursing.
First of all, have they ever watched the Get Got podcast on YouTube where like they have to bleep? I mean, Mike Robb has no problem keeping it clean. Their guests have no problem keeping it clean. And then Marshawn Lynch is bleeped like every other word.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're cursing at Peyton. We all agree that it's totally fine if you do that.
Well, I was about to. That was one of the first things I was going to ask y'all was how much was that fine last time? Because I know they hit y'all with it.
Expensive. No. Eli had to pay it, so it's all good, Marshawn. It's all good. Well worth it. Well worth it.
Just to get things on the up and up. Let's just get it started, get it out there.
Jeez.
All right, now we got it out the way. We got it out the way. Now we can. All right, let's get into. How y'all doing, man?
How are you all doing? Well, we're fined again. Thanks a lot.
Is it a fine per curse or is it a fine for cursing?
So you're fined? No, we're fined, Sean.
Many people, of course, have felt the urge to share their thoughts on social media, so let's go straight to the comments.
Found a bunch of those comments, and we figured who better to read these comments about Marshawn Lynch than...
Marshawn Lynch?
No.
Oh. Marshawn Lynch's mom?
No. There's other people involved in this story.
Peyton Manning?
Yeah. We got robot Peyton Manning to read these comments about Marshawn Lynch and his bad mouth. Are you ready for it?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I hate the Seahawks, and I think they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Ugh. I actually was from Peyton Manning.
That sounded very much like him.
It is so crazy to see how many people are changing their thoughts about the Seahawks, and I'm all for it. I've been loving watching like these national media types talk about the Seahawks like as if they didn't,
Never doubted them.
Right. If it wasn't like a few months ago saying how they were going to be in last place or eventually it's going to catch up to them or this, that, and the other thing. And here we are at 14-3 on the season. First place in the NFC, got a first round bye. It's pretty amazing.
It's good to be a Seahawk.
And I agree with that person. I think I feel like they could make it to the Super Bowl.
Deep breaths.
Could it be our year?
I think it could be.
Maybe we were wrong. It wasn't the Mariners that we were talking about this whole time. It was the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Having Marshawn on with no delay is wild.
Yes. I think at that point, you just got to be okay with people cursing.
Yeah.
And it's on cable. I think they might have to answer to some sponsors, but I don't think it's not like they're going to get in trouble with the FCC.
But look how much it continued to be talked about for days afterwards. Like, no PR is bad PR.
Well, then Marshawn's doing the Lord's work.
He used to be there so he didn't get fined. Now he's there to make sure Eli Manning gets fined.
I always forget about that time in our sports fandom where we get to watch Marshawn Lynch in a press conference before the Super Bowl do this.
I'm here so I won't get fined. 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 I'm just here so I won't get fined. Hey, I'm here so I won't get fined.
I have to say, we were out over the weekend watching the game, and one of our friends doesn't live here, and she saw the Beacon Plumbing commercial with him, and she goes, does he own the company? I'm like, pretty much at this point. I mean,
they probably had to pay him enough that he could buy the company. Those are some of the best commercials.
So great. He's a treat.
They'll actually wonder if Marshawn can speak without cursing. This sets a bad example and demonstrates a lack of decorum, unless it was staged. If it was staged, what does it say about our culture? I don't like that profanity and obscenity has become more mainstream.
Cry me a river.
Let me check with our coach, Mike McDonald.
Bro, I really don't care.
Yeah, same here. Shut up, nerd.
Let him rip, Marshawn.
And I think it was staged.
Sure.
He's not, maybe the first time he cursed, I don't think that was staged, but I think this time around, they're like, look, we're not really going to get in trouble. Let's have some fun with it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
The fact that he dropped the S word and the F word back to back was rather aggressive.
It was great.
To be fair, he never agreed to the promise.
That is true.
Yeah.
They asked him to promise. He never said he would.
He signed nothing.
Marshawn makes everything a little better. This man single-handedly saved Skittles from going bankrupt.
Did he really? Or that's just a
Maybe?
joke? I mean, he definitely helped Skittles when it came. Like, once he started embracing Skittles, it felt like during that time, which is like over 10 years ago, Skittles was everywhere.
I was personally eating more Skittles during that time than I normally would.
Do you remember when was it Blue Max Meats, the great meat shop in the South End? They made the Skittles infused sausages.
No.
You don't remember those?
No, that's awesome.
I remember getting one for when we watched the Super Bowl in my house the year that they did win the Super Bowl, and I got that sausage links, and it was actually really good.
Oh, I would try that for sure. A little salty, a little sweet.
Well, maybe I'll make it again.
Oh, that'd be great.
My kids are huge fans of Eli and Peyton, and they wanted to watch tonight's game on this broadcast. We were in genuine shock to hear Marshawn cursing. My kids are upset after hearing this. We will be suing.
Okay, now I think we're just making this up. I think that person's just being sarcastic.
I hope so. That's funny.
Real classy, my 10-month-old won't stop saying shit. Thanks, ESPN.
Yeah, same with Tatum. She's been saying those curse words ever since Marshawn.
Potty mouth Tatum.
The Daily Migs Show.
We would love to invite you out for Live Night presented by Pinky's Plumbing, and it's happening at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel on Friday, February 13th. We will be doing our show completely live in front of an audience. The men's room will be doing it as well. The sound effects, the music, all of it. Grab your tickets and meet us there. KISW.com. We know that many of you are just waking up, trying to keep up on what's going on in the world of pop culture. And that is a tall order considering how busy a place it truly is. So we've broken it all down for you, and we're going to tell you what's trending.
What's trending on the Daily Migs Show? What's trending? Let's go. Let's go.
It is official. The Las Vegas Raiders have officially parted ways with head coach Pete Carroll after a really rough season.
I saw their press release saying that they just feel like they need to go with an older, more mature coach. So
he will turn 75 this year. He is no spring chicken.
Yeah, think
he could have just exited gracefully.
I feel like the season aged the poor man. This was a tough go for the guy.
But good news, the team does have the number 1 overall pick in the 2026 draft. So, there's some silver lining in all of this.
Yeah, but there's a lot to fix on that team. And I don't know if it was necessary. I mean, look, I'm not a Raiders fan, but I definitely had a little bit more of an interest in the team because Pete Carroll was there, Geno Smith, and neither one worked out very well for them. Even Tyler Lockett, he posted something that just said, "Go Raiders," after they won their game. And I'm like, I'm not even reading the comments. I can't imagine that they're any good. But, I mean, it just seems like no matter how good of a coach Pete Carroll can be, if you don't have a good team.
What did they win? 3 games?
Yeah, they were bad.
That's real bad.
Yeah. But they got the number 1 pick. So, I mean, you know what? If you're not going to win the Super Bowl, you might as well get the number 1 pick and get a franchise quarterback and start fresh.
Yes, that's a positive way of spinning it all.
Yes. Speaking of football, did you happen to catch the Steelers game last night?
Yes.
The Steelers-Ravens game, which was... My heart is still racing, and I had no interest in either team. The only reason why I was watching, I was like, oh, you know what? Miles and Phil, they love the Ravens.
Yeah.
So I'll watch the game and kind of cheer them on. And it was like in the last 5 minutes, I went from Miles and Phil are going to be very pissed tomorrow morning. Oh, they're going to be so fired up tomorrow. Oh, they're going to be so pissed. The score kept going back and forth. Touchdowns were being thrown. It was just a bonkers game.
It was a roller coaster of emotions, for
and
sure.
And then what, the Steelers, Aaron Rodgers throws a touchdown pass because one of the players on the Ravens trips right when the play starts. Just throws the perfect pass to his guy. Touchdown. They go for the extra point. The kicker misses the extra point. So now they're only up by 2 points. And you're like, well, there's still time on the clock. Next thing you know, Lamar Jackson and the Ravens march down the field, and they're in like a perfect situation to hit a field goal, an easy field goal to win the game because the extra point. So now they only have to get, they only needed the 3 points to win the game, and then this happened.
The final play of the regular season for the final spot in the playoffs. Tyler Luke from 44. Snap good. Holding. The kick is no good. It is wide right. And the Steelers are the champions of the North.
Unreal.
That poor kicker.
Dude. Well, first I was watching, they show footage of the Steelers kicker, and I'm like, oh boy, this poor guy. They need to maybe he shouldn't go back to the locker room because I'm like, I'm pretty sure Aaron Rodgers is going to murder this man. He's holding his helmet, and then
it got worse for the other kicker.
I know. Just when we think we were complaining about Jason Myers' performance during Saturday night's game, I'm like, I'm fine with Jason Myers not having a great game. He didn't cost us the game.
No, that was unreal.
That was just, and also I don't know if you watched the game.
I did.
Okay, so right before he kicked the field goal, they purposely ran a play to get them in field position so he was more in the center of the field to kick the field goal. But that meant that they had to kind of shift where they were more to the right, and then he ended up kicking the ball wide right. Had they not done that, I mean, woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
But if they kept the ball where it was originally going to be and didn't make all that effort to center it up,
probably would have drilled it.
It would have been perfect. That was just so crazy.
Well, speaking of perfect, the Seahawks have had a nearly perfect season. But we are so excited about the end of that 49ers game. We crushed them 13-3. And when I say crushed, it wasn't like the most exciting game in the world. It wasn't the most high-scoring game in the world, but it felt like we just dominated from every angle.
I know. Mine's a couple of mishaps in the red zone. It was a weird game because it just felt like we did have total control of that game, but the score didn't show it.
Number 1 seed, and that means so much to us. After the game in the press conference, Mike McDonald was super fired up about things.
I'm really proud of our team. I'm really proud of, you can hear them in there. They love each other, man. It is so much fun to go to work every day and to coach this team. It is an absolute honor to coach these guys. I just talked to AD on the plane. I was like, I don't want this to end. I just want to, ultimately the season's going to end at some point, but I just want to keep going. I want to do it every day has just been a massive blessing. I love these guys.
I'm just picturing Mike McDonald during the off season. He's like, Leonard Williams, dude, we're not playing anymore. I'm not coming over to hang out with you right now.
Quit texting me. Lose my number.
Speaking of press conferences, did you catch George Kittle after the game?
No.
See, I'm a fan of George Kittle.
I am too.
I mean, maybe it's because he likes wrestling and he goes to WrestleMania and he's always showing up in wrestling shirts.
It's always wrestling.
It is, and he's got sweet hair. But he just seems like such a real dude. So some reporter is trying to create some kind of drama because the Seahawks players are smoking cigars and celebrating in their locker room, which they should. Mm-hmm. They just clinched first place and they don't have to even play next week and all that good stuff. And so they try to see what kind of drama they could create with George Kittle, and he kind of shut it down pretty quick, and it was awesome.
Celebrating in their locker room, smoking cigars and dancing.
Cool.
Do you take offense to it, or you just say you take your medicine because of what they did?
I would do the same Yeah, I mean, what? They won the division. They got the 1 seed. They won in a rival stadium. Good for them.
Yeah. I love his point.
Cool.
Cool, bro.
Good story, buddy.
Good for them.
Oh, my goodness. There is a Disney World employee recovering after he got nailed by a runaway boulder at the park's Indiana Jones stunt show.
Did you see this?
Yes. And
Danny, did you see this? Oh, my. I'm glad he's going to be okay. But it is gnarly what happened to this guy.
It looked like he was trying to stop that
Yes.
boulder from hitting people in the audience, which is like, pretty wild to put yourself in that situation at all. But this is a recording from someone that was in the audience and witnessed what had happened.
Look over there, Ray. That's coming right for us. He literally saved our lives. That guy.
So this wasn't the Indiana Jones ride.
No.
But this was like they do like a play or a performance. And this boulder, which I think is like 400 pounds, was bouncing and heading straight to the crowd. And this guy who works for it, who deserves he deserves all the raises. He deserves whatever they can give this guy because it could have been a lot worse. It's going towards the crowd, and maybe he didn't realize how heavy this thing was. And he's like, I'll get in the way of it. And it just nails him. And he goes just flying down.
Oh, my God. I know for a fact that you would not stand in front of a boulder if it was coming toward Danny and I.
There's not a chance in hell. Because I'd be too busy getting my phone out to be like, this is going to be hilarious. I wouldn't have thought, in all fairness, I would have thought that this thing wasn't that heavy. Right. I just would have assumed like it was like, just like maybe like 20 pounds or something like that. I didn't realize it was
like pretty real.
Like a couple 100 pounds. I think I read 400. Maybe I'm wrong with that, but I'm pretty sure I read that the ball was rather heavy.
He's a true hero.
400 pounds.
Did you see the footage now?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
It's insane.
Poor guy.
You ever been to that show before too? It's kind of one of those like it's crazy. Like it's a fun show, but they like pull people down on stage to like be part of the show and everything. And I'm like, they probably need to fix that.
Well, after this story, I will never see that show, Danny.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you have what it takes to beat Steve Migs his first day back as the star of the show? Do you think they can?
Good for them.
Do you think that somebody can take you down, Steve? So far, you have one win.
Mm-hmm.
You have one tie. Maybe we could make it a trifecta and someone can take you down.
Cool.
206-803-ROCK is the number to call if you believe that you can beat Migs at 850.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. What if comparing car insurance rates was as easy as putting on your favorite podcast? With Progressive, it is. Just visit the Progressive website to quote with all the coverages you want. You'll see Progressive's direct rate, then their tool will provide options from other companies so you can compare. All you need to do is choose the rate and coverage you like. Quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes? Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Greetings, homeowner. Repeat after me. If my home system or appliance breaks down, American Home Shield will help fix or replace the covered item, no matter its age. And exhale. Oh, and home warranty plans start at $29.99 a month. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
See ahs.com/contracts for coverage details, including limit amounts, fees, limitations, and exclusions.
Hi, I'm Andrew Yang, former presidential candidate and champion of getting more money into the hands of millions of Americans. I want to tell you about our new company, Noble Mobile, which is the first phone carrier that pays you to use your phone less. Did you know Verizon and AT&T paid out $18 billion in dividends to shareholders last year? That's money they make by overcharging you for data. Noble changes all that. You get unlimited everything on the T-Mobile network. Plus, when you use your phone less, you get up to $20 in cash back each month, and we give you a 5.5% interest rate on it. Most importantly, Noble members use their phones 17% less each month because, hey, people like money. And as a listener to this show, you can try Noble for just $10 if you visit noblemobile.com and use the code YANG10. Stop overpaying for your data. Go to noblemobile.com/yang10 and start getting paid to use your phone less today.
With American Home Shield, you can now video chat with live repair experts for help with home fixes over the phone. American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty. Visit ahs.com/listen for 20% off any plan.
Available as a benefit with select plans.
You know how everything's a subscription now? Music, movies, even socks.
I swear if I...
To continue this ad, please upgrade to Premium Plus Platinum.
What? No. Anyway, Blue Apron...
This is a pay-per-listen ad. Please confirm your billing.
Oh, that's annoying. At least with the new Blue Apron, there's no subscription needed. Get delicious meals delivered without the weekly plan.
Wait, no subscription?
Keep the flavor. Ditch the subscription. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Don in Bellingham is. Don, are you there? Whoop, Don, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Don is ready to rock, Steve, so you got to get out of here.
I'm ready to roll.
For those playing at home, Don will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
On the Starbucks logo, what does the siren wear on her head?
Crown.
Yes. Which type of meat is believed to bring good luck in the new year?
Steak?
No.
Pass.
How many U.S. states begin with the letter G?
1.
Yes. Tiger, bull, and mako are types of what?
Shark.
Yes. Who had the songs Bad Fish and What I Got?
Sublime.
Yes. What decade was the Corvette introduced?
50s.
Correct. The Danube River empties into what colorful body of water?
Black Sea.
Yes. Who played Derek Vineyard in American History X?
Edward Norton.
Correct. A male who is a polyorchid has at least 3 of what?
Tentacles.
Yes. Whose first novel was The Hunt for Red October?
Tom Clancy.
Yes. Which type of meat is believed to bring good luck in the new year?
Roast beef?
No. Oh, my goodness. It was near perfection, Don. You got 9.
Oh, I tried.
Well, Steve's going to walk in. We're going to play it cool.
Okay.
Hi, Steve. Welcome back.
Interesting to walk in and all eyes are on you.
Are you ready, sir? On the Starbucks logo, what does the siren wear on her head?
A crown?
Yes. Which type of meat is believed to bring good luck in the new year?
Which kind of meat?
Yeah.
Bologna.
No.
I don't know, turkey?
No.
Ham?
No. How many U.S. states begin with the letter G?
2.
No.
1.
Yes. Tiger,
Georgia.
bull, and mako are all types of what?
What?
Tiger, bull, and mako are all types of what?
Balm.
What? No.
Balm.
No.
Rocks?
No.
Snakes?
No. Who had the songs Bad Fish and What I Got?
Oh, Sublime.
Correct. What decade was the Corvette introduced?
40s.
No.
50s.
Yes. The Danube River empties into what colorful body of water?
The Red Sea.
No.
The Blue Lagoon.
No.
The Black Eyed Peas.
No. Who played Derek Vineyard in American History X?
Oh, what's his name? Crap. Christian Bale.
No.
Anthony Hopkins.
No.
Pauly Shore.
Steve, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 correct. Oh my God. And that is a loss. 9-4. Oh. Congratulations, Don.
Wow.
Don.
Hi, I'm getting pulled over right now.
Oh,
Sorry.
no.
What, were you speeding?
Yeah.
Okay, call us
sorry.
back.
Okay.
Oh, can we stay on the phone and listen to you talk to the police officer?
And you know what? You said
you hung up on him?
I did. He's going to deal with the police.
You don't want to add talking on the mobile while you're driving.
Well, we can say, hey, police officer, he just want to beat Migs. Cut him some slack. Maybe the police officer would want to play.
Okay.
For a ticket. If I beat the officer and beat Migs, he gets to avoid getting a ticket.
What if the officer likes country music?
Well, I mean, that's his fault. Then we'll be like, we know Gabe. And then maybe they're like, oh, they know Gabe. Well, all right, no ticket for you. Okay. So, we had all these chances to get him out of a ticket, and you guys just hung up on him, and now he's probably going to get arrested.
I don't think he wanted to stay on the phone with us.
We don't know.
There's no way of knowing. Also, I'm going to give you a point. You said ham. The pork is really the correct answer, but ham counts. And the reason that they say that pork brings good luck in the new year is because pigs root forward.
Fascinating.
Isn't that wonderful?
Let me check with our coach about that.
Bro, I really don't care.
Okay, me neither.
Tiger, bull, and mako, although they would probably make great balms, are sharks.
Okay.
Sharks, yes. The Danube River empties into the Black Sea.
I was going there.
You said black-eyed peas.
That's the long name for it.
Also, good luck in the new year, by the way. Derek Vineyard was played by Edward Norton.
Ah, that's right.
And then 2 that you did not get to. A male who is a polyorchid has at least 3 of what?
Orchids.
No.
3 nipples.
No. Testicles.
Nice.
And whose first novel was The Hunt for Red October?
Whose first novel? The Hunt for Red October. Grisham? No?
Tom Clancy.
That guy, too.
Congratulations on your first loss of 2026, Steve.
The Daily Migs Show.
Is there any way to get a hold of that guy to find out if he got a
Dawn?
ticket? Yeah.
Hopefully.
I hope he calls us back. Okay.
If you're a Seahawks fan, we want you to call in now so that we can ask you a simple question. 206-803-ROCK. If you are a Hawks fan, we want to chat with you, and we promise the question is a simple one, but you must call 206-803-ROCK, and we'll take your calls after Aerosmith.
And just stay away from the police.
Bro, I really don't care.
On Saturday night, the Seahawks beat down the 49ers 13-3 to clinch the number 1 seed. And everybody is very fired up. Rex Ryan and Alex Smith, they are 2 of the hosts on ESPN's Sunday NFL Countdown. And they also had some great things to say about our team.
Who's the only team in the NFL in the top 5 in offense and defense?
Who is it, Taryn?
It's the Seahawks.
Damn right it is.
That's the Seattle Seahawks.
Yep.
All right. Where's the one of the hardest venues in all the sports to play at?
Where's that, Taryn?
Lumen Field.
That'd be in Seattle. This thing is set up for them. And I'm going to tell you, defense wins championships. It always has. It always will. And you better watch out.
I absolutely think this makes them the favorite in the NFC. Listen, to have to go into Seattle now, I mean, the way this defense is playing, the defensive front, they are so violent. And to be at home in one of the noisiest stadiums in football, I would not look forward to that being a quarterback, an opposing quarterback, to go in there and do that.
Yeah.
I think this is the most complete team maybe in the NFL.
How awesome is it to hear that? Especially earlier in the year when everyone's just like, they're probably going to finish in last place in the NFC West.
Hold my beer.
Yeah.
Well, this leads us to our simple question. We want to talk to the Seahawks fans. And we're going to start with Annie in Allen. Annie, as a Seahawks fan, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty confident. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Yes. That's the kind of positivity I like to hear, Annie.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about it after watching the game on Saturday? I think some people are a little concerned about the fact that they only got 13 points, but I feel pretty damn good after that game.
Well, the 49ers were unstoppable. They were doing everything perfectly up until that game. And to me, to be able to shut them down speaks volumes.
I agree. It's funny, though, how, beforehand, everyone's like, this team has had, 5 touchdowns in the last 2 games in each of those games. And everyone's talking a big game. And then all of a sudden, they only score 3 points. And then you see all these, 49ers fans are like, well, we didn't have one of our main guys on the offensive line. I'm like, yeah, the Seahawks also are working on, a backup to the backup on our offensive line at times. I mean, it's not like as if the Seahawks haven't had to deal with injuries as well.
Oh, for sure. It is our simple question for Chris in Tacoma. As a Seahawks fan, how are you feeling, Chris?
Great. Feel they're going to the bowl.
Yeah.
This is so weird, man.
Chris, where did you watch the game on Saturday?
At Billy B's, a bar in Tacoma.
Oh, nice.
I never even heard of this place.
Yeah, it rocks.
Well, if it rocks, we better check it out.
What kind of food they got there? That's what I want to know.
206-803-ROCK, our simple question for Kevin in Tacoma. As a Seahawks fan, how are you feeling?
Pretty good. How about them Hawks?
Yeah.
How about it, man? How are you feeling after watching that game on Saturday?
Getting the run game going finally these last couple of weeks, it just opens everything up for the offense to really put their foot on the gas and manhandle.
It's funny when I was watching the game, because after the game before, the week before, you're just like, oh, Zach Charbonnet, we just got to just give him the ball, whatever with K9. Oh. And then last weekend on Saturday, I'm like, yeah, Kenneth Walker's our guy. I mean, Zach Charbonnet is good and all, but I mean, it's so funny how these 2 running backs are so different, and they seem to address different needs as our running back. It's been great to watch recently.
Absolutely.
It took a while though, because
it sure did.
Because I mean, I love that they were committed to the run even when the run wasn't working. It's nice to see the run working right now.
Right on time.
It's a great time for it to start working.
Cody in Seattle, as a Seahawks fan, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, incredible. I mean, I grew up a fan, and so getting to see us go to the Super Bowl again for a 3rd time in my lifetime is awesome.
And so, Cody, do you go to many games?
I used to. I haven't made them to this year, but my family has been season ticket holders since '82, so I've gotten my fair share.
I'm starting to have that moment of stress of I need to figure out how to get tickets to go to one of these playoff games.
How are we going to do that, Steve?
I
say
don't know.
we because I'm hoping that you get 2 tickets and you can bring me with you.
What do you mean 2 tickets? I was just hoping to get 1 ticket. Now I have the stress of getting you guys tickets too.
Do you have
a credit card? I do have a credit card. And I had to get new tires during the Christmas break. So I cannot put anything on a credit card right now.
So again, where he's posing the question, how do we get tickets to the game?
For free.
I got it. You sell your car.
In. Danny, will you pick me up every morning? Yeah. Oh, you know what? I bet they'll do we have to find all the different contest giveaways. Oh. And try and win tickets. And just be on a quest to win. I mean, there's all these different, banks sometimes do giveaways. And other radio stations might do some giveaways. I'm not guessing ours will. But there's got to be a way for us to win tickets.
I mean, I've been winning a lot of contests lately.
Have you?
Yeah,
You did win a TV.
I won a TV.
I won
Kraken tickets.
I did too. I won the raffle to win tickets to Kraken, a little bit different than Seahawks.
I think we're in a position of very good luck right now, Steve.
Now, we're all excited, but we should check with the guy who most matters, and that's our quarterback, Sam Darnold, and see how excited he is to be bringing the Seahawks home games, to bringing the playoff games to home, to Lumen Field.
Huge. To be able to play in front of the 12s. It's unlike any other stadium that I've ever played in terms of, how loud it can be and how tough it can be for another offense to operate. So, we're really looking forward to playing at home for the playoffs.
Let's go, Hawks.
So we just got to figure out, how do we win these tickets?
Where there's a will, there's a way, Steve.
I don't think there's any chance.
The Daily Migs Show. Migs Show.
Do you think that you could name a song if you only heard 1 second of the chorus? If so, you could get hooked up with merch from the KISW Rock Shop. Call 206-803-ROCK if you would like to play Hook or Shook at 920.
I'm done with subscriptions. Streaming, fitness, razors, vitamins. I've got subscriptions for everything in my life. They lock you in, and half the time, I can't figure out how to unsubscribe. That's why I'm so excited about the new Blue Apron. Now you can get delicious meals delivered with no subscription needed, including new pre-made options. Keep the flavor, ditch the subscription. Get 20% off your first 2 orders with code APRON20. Terms and conditions apply. Visit blueapron.com/terms for more.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
This week, we are playing for the chance to pick an item of your choice out of the KISW Rock Shop. Anything from hoodies to...
The brand new beanie?
The beanie is sick.
Yes.
There's sweatshirts, there's flannels, and it's Nathan from Lacey playing for the opportunity to rock something from the Rock Shop. Good morning, Nathan.
Good morning.
We're going to spin this wheel and see if you are playing with Steve Migs or me, Taryn Daly.
All right, who's it going to land on? Will it be Taryn Daly? Will it be myself? Who's it going to be? It's Taryn.
Ah! All right, Nathan, you and me, this is your clip.
Go Kraken.
I believe that is Nirvana.
Yeah.
Is it the name of a drug?
Yeah.
Is it lithium?
Go Kraken. Did you guys go to games recently? I can't tell. It was so great. The game I went to, they scored, and like within 10 seconds, they scored again. So we were just singing the song over and over.
Dude, the game I went to, we scored 4 goals. It was fantastic.
What I'm learning is that if we go to games without Danny, we have a lot more fun, and the team wins. Sorry, Danny.
Nathan, well done on that. Now, Danny, I am ready for my clip.
Let's go Kraken.
That would be Lit, My Own Worst Enemy. Nathan, congratulations. You get to pick something out from the Rock Shop. There's hats.
Thank you.
There's shirts.
Thank you very much.
There's beanies.
Nathan, what are you leaning towards, if you know?
Probably a sweatshirt.
Yeah, good choice.
It's cold out there.
It's that time of year.
Congrats, Nathan. You rock.
Yeah, you too. Thanks.
The Daily Migs Show.
If we have talked about anything this morning that you would like to chat with us about, you can call 206-803-ROCK. But earlier this morning, we had Dawn on to play Beat Migs, and it ended in a very interesting way. Dawn.
Hi, I'm getting pulled over right now.
Oh,
Sorry.
no!
What, were you speeding?
Yeah.
Okay, call us back.
Okay.
Oh, can we stay on the phone and listen to you talk to the police officer? And then Karen had to hang up on it, and we weren't able to listen in.
Steve wanted to make it all about him. I was like, Dawn, you figure it out and call us back.
No, I wanted to make it all about us.
So what happened? Dawn is back on hold with us, and we're going to check in with the Rockaholics after Foo Fighters. Throughout the morning, we have received some calls and texts from you that we haven't had a chance to get to. But right now, we are checking in with the Rockaholics, and it's brought to you by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, Electrical, Septic, and Mechanical. So call up if you'd like to chime in on anything from the show today, or if you have something on your mind that you'd like to discuss with us. And the number is 206-803-ROCK. But before we get to those calls,
yes,
we have to check in with a friend who was playing Beat Migs earlier this morning. He beat you.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
He scored 9, but it ended in a very odd way. Dawn.
Hi, I'm getting pulled over right now.
Oh,
Sorry.
no!
What, were you speeding?
Yeah.
Okay, call us
sorry.
back.
Okay.
So we got Dawn to call us back, and he's on the phone right now.
Now, before we check with him, do you think he got a ticket or not? because he said he got pulled over, so obviously he had to have a conversation with the coppers.
You know what? It's Monday morning. Everybody's freshly back from, holidays. And I bet the cop went easy on him.
Okay. Danny, what do you think?
No, he definitely got a ticket.
Yeah, I'm
That's
with
what
Danny.
I'm thinking, yeah.
I'm thinking he got a ticket.
Dawn, you're in Bellingham this morning, and we are just waiting on pins and needles to hear the update to the story. Did you, in fact, get a ticket?
I did get a ticket.
Oh! And what was the ticket for?
Speeding.
Oh, so you're playing Beat Migs and speeding? What's wrong with you, Don?
I know. They didn't give me the phone part, but definitely got me for the speeding part.
Oh, no. How much was the ticket?
It was it's $150. He cut it in half, he said, from 17 to 9 or whatever.
Is that because you got 9 right at Beat Migs?
I didn't bring that up, but I should have. I didn't mention that I was on the phone, too.
It could go one of two ways. I mean, some officers would find that to be very entertaining. Most probably would be like, I don't care. I don't care about that show, and I'm going to give you now even a worse ticket.
That's true. He didn't give me the taillight was out ticket.
Oh.
That wasn't really out, but he could have gave me one of those, too.
So, Dawn, were you on the freeway when this happened, and what was the speed limit, and how fast were you going?
I just gotten off the freeway onto my local highway, so it was 50, and then it was a little speed trap where it kicks to 35, and I'd just gotten, and I've driven this road 1,000 times, and it's just not a spot to ever sit, and so I thought I was just fine, and there he was, and yeah.
Well done. That's what you get for beating me at Beat Migs.
Okay, well.
Much love to you, my man.
Thanks, Don. You rock. I think we should start like a GoFundMe and pay his ticket.
Sure. Are you going to start it? Because I sure as hell am not.
Danny's going to do it.
Oh, he's on the computer right now. He's trying to figure it out.
206-803-ROCK is the number to call. We are checking in with the Rockaholics right now, and Greg from Federal Way is a season ticket holder for our Seattle Seahawks. And Greg, you want to chat with Steve about your tickets?
Yes. Hello, everyone.
What's up, Greg?
And, I tried to get through earlier, but you guys were busy talking to all those other Seahawk fans. And I have 2 seats, and I am going to the game, but I would sell my other seat to Steve for face value.
What is face value on that ticket these days?
I think it's 50% more than like a regular season ticket.
Oh, boy.
And it's doable. It's not astronomical.
Right.
But to buy them, if you went to Ticketmaster and tried to get the 2 seats next to me right now, $1,700.
Oh, my gosh. Brother, you should sell those and make some money. I appreciate the sentiment.
I'm a fan. You're a fan.
Massive.
Okay? I'm making you the deal.
Well, let me figure out how my finances are. Holidays kind of came. I'm still kind of recovering from them. But let's get your info for sure, man. That's very sweet of you.
Oh, hey, no worries.
And go Hawks.
I think we should start a GoFundMe so that Steve can get it.
Now that, I will do a GoFundMe. Yeah, somebody said that right now the cheapest ticket for a playoff game is $500.
Ooh, yeah, there's no chance I'm doing that.
I realize, and I'm not, sounds like I'm bright. I've been fortunate enough for the last 2 times that they went to, actually all 3 times that they went to the Super Bowl, I went to all of the playoff games.
You went to all the playoff games?
So back in 2005, we had a very good relationship at that time with the Seahawks, and they had us go there, and we were even put on like the jumbo screen. It was really freaking cool, and I got to go to both of those games. And then for the year that they went to the Super Bowl and won, I was able to go to the game against San Francisco, which was awesome. And then the next year, I went to the game against Green Bay.
So my question is, what did you do to sour the relationship where we don't have access to that anymore, Steve?
Do you really want to know?
Oh, no, there's a real story.
It involved testicles and staples. Let's just leave it at that. Wow. We gave away tickets to somebody who was willing to put the tickets on a certain part of their body, and I don't think they were very happy about that. I mean, there might have been other reasons too, but that was one of a few reasons why I think they were annoyed with us, and understandably so, looking back on it.
So what if Greg called back and said, Steve, I'd be willing to give you this ticket if you stapled to would you go?
What grade staple are we talking? Are we talking like paper staples or the kind that you staple into a wall?
I think the paper staples are good.
No to either.
The Daily Migs Show.
Did you make a New Year's resolution? My 6-year-old did.
Yeah, to be better with my money. And I'm already being challenged with that.
You are going to hear what Barrett is resolving to do in 2026 at 9:50. It is the time of year where a lot of folks sit down and think about making a New Year's resolution. So I decided to ask my 6-year-old son, Barrett, about this.
Okay.
Barrett, I was wondering, now that it's the new year, it's 2026, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
All right, before we get to what he has to say, I'm shocked. Does he even know what a resolution is? Because I'm positive Tatum has no idea what a resolution is.
He spoke about it with confidence, so I don't know where he heard it. I don't think I told him about New Year's resolutions.
Whenever Tatum brings up something that we don't know where she got it from, like it's probably some YouTube show we weren't paying attention to. Okay, Danny, what do you think his resolution's going to be?
I think he's going to have a dry January.
Let's find out.
Yeah.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Using toys.
He's going to stick with the booze. He's going to use his toys?
He's going to use toys. Using toys?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's really a resolution. You're supposed to, set some goals and maybe some things you could work on, things you could do better this year.
Well, no, in fairness, some lonely housewives have set their resolution as well.
Right.
No?
Things you could do better this year?
Loving my family and dogs.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, that's a really good one. Can I copy you? Can that be my resolution, too?
Sure.
Loving my family and dogs. This is the same kid that tells me that he's sick of me.
Right. So maybe he realized that this past year he was a little tough on mom.
He wore me down, and now he's ready for, a new year, a new him.
How long do you think that's going to last?
It's already over.
The Daily Migs Show.
We hope that one of your New Year's resolutions was to join us for a live night presented by Pinky's Plumbing, and it's happening at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel in the brand new ballroom on Friday, February 13th. Everything is performed live, and that includes the screw-ups. Get your tickets at KISW.com.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
A.K.A. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
Ryan Castle, I bet you missed doing that for the past 2 weeks.
I totally did, but you know what? When I'm listening at home, I do it anyway. Just to do that.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Happy New Year.
It's nice to be seen. Happy New Year.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
No. You know why? Because I'm constantly improving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nearly perfect, honestly.
Right. You don't wait for January 1st to improve yourself.
I'm always working on something, dude.
What are you working on right now, then?
Alcoholism.
Okay, good. Hey, the DMD is brought to you by Chick Shade. No, I'm kidding. It's brought to you by Palace Law. Speaking of drinking, I don't know if you saw this. I caught this yesterday on Facebook, and I was like, wait, what? I didn't even know this was happening. Apparently, have you ever been to the Yellow Beak in Enumclaw?
Oh, yeah.
They just closed over the week.
The beak's closed?
Yeah, it closed on the 2nd, a few days ago. Even though, you go to their social media, up until that day where they're just like, hey, reach out to us if you have a gift card. We'll try and get you your money back or this, that, and the other thing. Before that, it was just all everything just seemed like, hey, everything's good. We're doing this thing this night, this thing the other night. But yeah.
The Beak was the spot. There's just a rash of those right now. There's the Shanty on Lake City. Slim's Last Chance is closing.
And what's that other one? Oh, with a W in their name. The water something.
Water Wheel?
Water Wheel.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's over in Ballard. Kind of close to my place. Yeah. Does Ted Smith know about the Beak?
I don't know.
Yellow Beak. I mean, that was
I don't
his
want to break it
spot
to him.
For a minute. Yeah.
Yellow Beak was the place I remember going to soon after a relationship ended, and a kind man there offered me one of his prostitutes as a way to get over my relationship, and I thought that was really, really nice.
That's so thoughtful.
That's the kind of place you want to hang out.
Yeah, and
friendly people.
It gave me a good deal on the girl too. It was great. It's fantastic. I'll never forget the Yellow Beak for that. No, so they're trying to figure it all out, but it sounds like they might reopen with some new management. But as of right now, they're just closed.
Wild.
Do we have enough monies in this room to pool and take over the Yellow Beak?
No.
Okay.
All right.
We don't even have enough money for one Seahawks ticket.
Get lunch.
Yeah.
There's a Mercer Island couple that ordered DoorDash, but instead they got a police officer at their door with their order from Chipotle. The original driver was apparently arrested during a traffic stop, but the officer said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and finish this delivery for these people. And he showed up with the food. Serve and protect.
That's the serve part.
So earlier this morning, we have somebody who gets pulled over while playing Beat Migs. And in this situation, so if that guy would have gotten pulled over while he was playing Beat Migs, we could have had the officer finish the game.
That would have been great.
Yeah, like you said, serve and protect.
The serve part.
Yes. Hey, a Canadian woman in a little bit of trouble because, well, she was illegally crossing the border at the Peace Arc in Blaine, and also got in trouble because she kicked an agent during the struggle.
Well, don't do that. That's a bad idea.
And cursed out one of the agents. Any guesses on what she said?
Ooh, she's Canadian?
I thought this was America.
Well,
the F words is used in what she said to the Border Patrol guy.
Oh, no.
She said, go F yourself.
Oh, okay.
But then did she say A? Go F yourself,
I don't know if she did or didn't, but I don't think she's going to be able to come into the United States anytime soon because of that.
Northbound I-5 over the Ship Canal Bridge is going to fully close January 9th through the 12th, then lose 2 lanes between January 12th through June 5th for repairs.
Stay home for 6 months.
But guess what? Great news if you're a World Cup fan. It's all going to be opening in time for the World Cup when it comes here in the summertime. So traffic is expected to be months-long headaches. So that's wonderful for those of us that live up north.
So we'll deal with the headaches of traffic so that then when the World Cup comes and everyone goes to the World Cup, we'll have headaches of traffic.
Yeah.
Take the train.
Yeah. Or just stay home. Yeah. Watch the game on TV.
Just don't go.
Very comfortable.
Beers are less expensive, that's for sure.
Yep. You don't have anyone bothering you. You can just sit out of your house. It's great. As far as weather, hitting a high of 43 degrees, going to rain today. That is the DMD, and that's what's up.
Ryan Castle is up next with your Morning 12 pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Whether you love true crime or comedy, celebrity interviews or news, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue. And guess what? Now you can call them on your auto insurance too with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. It works just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you coverage options that fit your budget. Get your quote today at Progressive.com to join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hi, I'm Andrew Yang, former presidential candidate and champion of getting more money into the hands of millions of Americans. I want to tell you about our new company, Noble Mobile, which is the first phone carrier that pays you to use your phone less. Did you know Verizon and AT&T paid out $18 billion in dividends to shareholders last year? That's money they make by overcharging you for data. Noble changes all that. You get unlimited everything on the T-Mobile network. Plus, when you use your phone less, you get up to $20 in cash back each month, and we give you a 5.5% interest rate on it. Most importantly, Noble members use their phones 17% less each month because, hey, people like money. And as a listener to this show, you can try Noble for just $10 if you visit noblemobile.com and use the code YANG10. Stop overpaying for your data. Go to noblemobile.com/yang10 and start getting paid to use your phone less today.
New year, same extra value meals at McDonald's. Now get a savory sausage McMuffin with egg, plus hash browns, and a small coffee for just $5. For a limited time only, prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
You know that Big Bargain detergent jug is 80% water, right? It doesn't clean as well.
80% water? I thought I was getting a better deal because it's so big.
If you want a better clean, Tide Pods are only 12% water. The rest is pure, concentrated cleaning ingredients.
Oh, let me make an announcement.
Attention shoppers, if you want a real deal, try Tide Pods.
Stop paying for watered-down detergents. Pay for clean. If it's gotta be clean, it's gotta be Tide Pods. Water content based on the leading bargain liquid detergent.